a family of like 10 people's living off the guy getting about one taxi ride a week. And they shoot the car up, run over it, laugh, and the family's sitting there crying. They go, that's what you get when you loot. And then I play this stuff and say the troops shouldn't act like this. It should be decried, even if you're going to have these wars, and I'm called the traitor. Those of you that go along with this evil, you are the plague. You are the traitors against the human species. Don't you fools get it? If you can do that to some dirt farmers and goat farmers in the middle of nowhere, the globalists are going to do that to us here. And they do. They let the troops use DU that they know is a death sentence. And you know what? When the troops start dying of this stuff and their kids pop out totally deformed, the VA won't even help you. So remember, they don't care about the Iraqis. They don't care about you. And when you lose your human empathy, you lose your nerve endings. Being paralyzed, being numb is not something that's tough. I know they teach that that's really tough. McBreen's put together some still images here we'll roll of some of the humanity, and, you know, there has been military people, a lot of them, by the way, you know, when the helicopters shoot up those families and those kids, you know, it was the military on the ground got to see the splattered kids with their guts hanging out and actually took them to safety and then got made fun of. I saw neocons say they were traitors, let the children bleed to death with their guts, you know, hanging out of their bodies. Because, see, they're the type of people, they now have civilians driving the drones bombing people. You don't have to smell the blood, see the dead kids. You can just sit there and get medals and be a real man 10,000 miles away with your drone, blowing up little children. Also, some oil companies can have the oil, and some companies can have some no-bid contracts. It is truly evil. And so I don't want to hear any criticism of the Nazis, what they did. It was terrible. But they were told follow orders, and they were fighting enemies. I don't want to hear about the Soviets being bad. I don't want to hear any of it. From those of you out there, I hear you on talk radio that think it's really tough. I mean, I heard... we played that Limbaugh clip, Abu Ghraib raping children, you know, is blowing off steam. Really sick. That's how psychos talk. How about Michael Reagan saying shove hand grenades in children's rectums? I mean, it's pedophilic anyways. I mean, this is the type of, again, the clips are so numerous. And again, I mean, I can't be your type of patriot. If patriotism is shoving hand grenades in children and killing them, I'm sorry, I'm a bad person then. If patriotism's hailing Al-Qaeda, being given control of Libya by our criminal government. I'm sorry, I don't work with Al-Qaeda. If that's bad, then I'm bad. I'm the bad man. We're going to go to break and come back with our special interview this evening. And, I mean, really, if all of this villainy is now good, we've got to embrace Hitler, Stalin, Mao, Jack the Ripper, Joseph Mengele, Pol Pot, Julius Caesar, Vlad the Impaler, Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy. And then fiction. People can't seem to be touched by real world tyrants and the parallels to what's happening, the black uniforms, the cameras, the NDAAs, putting on the books to arrest us, the TSA groping our children, clear prisoner training. Maybe you can connect, some of you out there who are new viewers, with fiction. So we're going to interview Cobra Commander, little cutesy tyrant on the other side. It's Infowars Nightly News. We are the cutting edge of true alternative media, supplanting the dinosaur corporate whore media that feeds at the altar of a bunch of dead children. We are the answer to tyranny. We are the answer to the 1984 society. We are 1776.
America is in trouble.
Washington is a disgrace.
Government has become too big. It's overtaxing, overspending.
We need to change direction.
We really need change.
We can't afford to make the same mistakes we've made in the past.
Mitt Romney's reputation as a flip-flopper.
He went the other way when he got paid to go the other way.
There is need for economic stimulus.
It's about serial hypocrisy.
This election is about trust.
There's been one true consistent candidate, and that's Dr. Ron Paul.
Ron Paul has been so consistent from the very beginning.
He seems like a more honest candidate.
He tells the truth about what he believes, whether you like it or not.
He's never once voted for a tax increase, never once voted for an unbalanced budget.
Ron Paul's plan is bold, cuts 5 departments. It's what we need.
When he says he's going to cut $1 trillion in the first year, I believe it.
If you don't like how things are going and you're tired of politicians, he's something different.
Ron Paul.
Ron Paul.
Ron Paul
Ron Paul
is the one we've been looking for.
I'm Ron Paul, and I approve this message.
If you believe in this information and want to support its viral spread, go to the Infowars store at Infowars.com. We've got the new G.I. Joe Infowars t-shirts. We've got the incredible Pro Pure gravity-fed filters available at Infowars.com in the store. We've got a new DVD, Scientists Under Attack, the Don't Tread on Me flag. We've got all sorts of different bumper stickers to help spread the rebellion virally. It's all there. Wristbands, citizen rule books in every order. Order online at Infowars.com today. The water filters, the canteens. It's all there. Infowars.com. Welcome back to Infowars Nightly News. We're now joined by humanitarian and overall trendy Cobra Commander. He is an international terrorist, a dictator over third world countries. He's involved in bioweapons, weapon sales. And now in the modern America and modern world where torture, secret arrest, TSA, groping your children's genitals is what the good guys do, I thought we'd have him on. I know the media reaches out to Cobra Commander or Cobra leader quite often, and he refuses to come on. But he has agreed to do this interview because he has a big announcement tonight to make to the people that live in this 1984 society. And again, if you're not with the Cobra leader or Mr. Cobra, then you're not a modern trendy. So I want to thank him for joining us this evening. Mr. Cobra and associate, I guess minion, kind of like North Korea. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Cobra leader.
You pathetic little worm. How dare you call me Mr. Cobra? I am Supreme Cobra Commander. You call your petty bureaucrats, officials, and authorities. You will kneel before Cobra or face my wrath. You pathetic little worm. How dare you call me Mr. Cobra?
Your Supreme Excellency, Your Graciousness, Your Royal Highness, Cobra Commander. I should give you the same attention that other mass murderers get who run empires, like the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II. I apologize. The corporate media for a long time has wondered who you actually are. And since I got your title wrong, will you please tell us who you are, sir? Because tyranny is so trendy right now. Why not reveal yourself, your lordship?
None of your pathetic business, worm. Submit to me. Even this gentleman here to my left is a servant of Cobra. For decades you've known him as the real Cobra Commander. Only now am I